Welcome to another episode of Windsor City FC, football soccer breaking news, here at NoxtromTV. Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen to another episode of NoxtromTV Football Soccer Time, and today we continue with analysis and commentaries on League1 Ontario Championship. And let's start. Okay, we got the results from last set of games, the 12th schedule, and the FC Academy continues at the top, followed very close by FC London and Unionville Milliken. And the one that's getting closer is St Catherines Roma. After the win over Windsor City FC, they are getting closer. So these four teams are really close to the glory. We still have like 6 games to go, around 6 games to go. And talking about St Catharines Roma win over Windsor City FC, St Catharines Roma is a team that has been in a role, has been in a really good momentum, and we knew since last game that they won over FC London, that they were a strong team, and they were coming to visit Windsor City FC, and we were talking about that whoever team needs to win, they need to score the first goal. And of course, Windsor City FC just couldn't stop St Catharines Roma, and St Catharines Roma scored the first goal at minute 9 by Gianluca Del Priori. So they scored the first goal, and then after, it was a great goal. After that, they start dominating the midfield. They were, just holding Windsor City back, and they were trying to play with strategy. And so the first half ended with 1-0 in favor of St Catharines Roma, and Windsor City FC came back in the second half. It was really contested. They were playing for the attack. Windsor needed to score another goal to tie the game. However, St Catharines Roma, just 10 minutes at the start of the second game, I think it was in minute 53, they scored the second goal. So the advantage was 2-0. And however, Windsor City already had the path. They understood the game. They understood St Catharines Roma, and 3 minutes later they scored the goal for Windsor City FC. The score was 2-1, and they were just one goal to tie. But really, St Catharines Roma was holding. They were holding Windsor City. They were holding Windsor City. They were defending really good. They were playing on the counter-attack, and of course, in one of those counter-attacks, St Catharines Roma scored the third goal. So the score was 3-1, and Windsor City started pressing. They knew how to score, and Matthew Andres scored the second goal for Windsor City. So they were 3-2. However, unfortunately for Windsor City, they just ran out of time. The score ended Windsor City 2, St Catharines Roma 3, and with this game, St Catharines Roma jumped to the fourth place. They're still in fourth place with 20 points. Let me show really quick the standings on the top. So with this win, St Catharines Roma jumped to fourth place with 20 points, just under Unionville Milliken. So this is going to be really interesting. The race for the glory. And let's talk about the other game that was actually on Friday. It was Pickering FC visiting BVB IA Waterloo. And remember, we were talking about that Pickering FC has a really good level of game. They haven't been able to find the formula, and it seems that they finally set up and I don't know if they were watching the program last week, but we were talking about if they wanted to win over BVB IA Waterloo, they needed to score first. And that's exactly what they did. They went and they scored, I think, in the minute 16. They scored the first goal. And because BVB IA Waterloo is really good at defending, but sometimes they won't be able to defend for a long time. And so the first half ended up 1-0 in favor of Pickering FC, and the second half came, and BVB IA Waterloo, they're trying to they went in on the attack, but some points of the game they start losing control of the game. They start losing concentration, and unfortunately for Pickering FC, they were not able to capitalize on those moments, those occasions when BVB IA Waterloo were lost, and they couldn't score. And BVB IA Waterloo, they couldn't score either. They tried, they fight, but Pickering FC was really strong on the defensive lines. The last stretch of the games, of course, BVB IA Waterloo, they went all attack. And in one of those counter-attacks, actually was on the minute 95, like it was already in the extra time, Pickering FC scored the second goal. And the game ended, Pickering FC 2, BVB IA Waterloo 0. It was a really hard loss for BVB IA Waterloo, who was playing at home. And for Pickering FC, means they escaped the bottom of the basement. They escaped the basement. They escaped the bottom of the table. And right now the fight for escape is getting really interesting. Let me show the standings here about who is right now on this escape from the basement fire pit, and escape is a priority for these teams. We see Masters FA with the recent results. They are now the ones who are at the bottom of the table on the basement. Normally, Saga, Pickering FC, Windsor FC are the teams that are really need to win, because they need to avoid being at the bottom, and BVB IA Waterloo, with this loss, they are now part of the teams that are at the bottom of the table. They are really one step, from being on the bottom, and they don't want to be there. They want to, they want to be up. They want to move up. League1 Derby FC, with the loss, they are getting, they are having more distance between them and St Catherines Roma. And we are going to be looking to the other games that there were played on Saturday. But this is getting really interesting. This is getting really interesting. How some teams are, fighting for the glory, and other teams are fighting not to be at the bottom on the basement fire pit. And I think with that, we're going to finish the analysis for today. We'll continue tomorrow with more analysis with the other games that we have pending. We will see how everything went for, of course, the TFC Academy, FC London, and Union B Milliken. But with that, stay tuned. I want to thank our sponsors. I want to thank you for your support. If you need anything, you can inquire us in our website, NoxtromTV.com. Visit our Facebook page, Noxtrom Digital Media. And with that, see you in the next episode. Thanks.